Go on. You're muted every week, every damn week.
Always muted, bro.
You're muted. I don't know why
Why
you
does
muted.
this happen?
I don't know why.
Welcome to Monday Night Smoke. Shouts out to everyone that's here, locked in Monday, 8 p.m. without fail. The consistent ones, they are the real ones.
Yeah. Hey, there's been a wicked title fight, bro. There's been a fight for the ages, fam, and you can't believe it. There's a new champion, fam. Have you seen it already? Oh, wait, where's the new champ? It's so funny the way he announced it as well.
Wait, hold on. Ahija Selassie. Ahija Selassie. Yeah.
Bro,
don't worry. Listen, I recognize you. I recognize you as the champ, bro. Don't even worry. You're the guy. Raj, you gotta get back on your game, bro.
Yeah. It's the way they're talking to Raj in the comments though that was killing me, bro. They said, yeah, he's slipping, bro. New champion, new movement. We're moving, bro. Quickly, let's get into the what you call it and let's talk, man.
All right, what we saying? All right, cool. Let me just shout out all the great defeaters. Shout out man like Raj early this thing. Obviously, Ahija Selassie got it before you, but I see you getting busy in the chat. Shout out man like Bigsy Biggs, Muller, Ellis, Palmer, Philip, Answer, Jack, Scammer, Ahija Selassie, Disgruntled Buddha, man like E.N. Daniels TV, Skyliner, the editor. Finn Black, haven't seen that before. Shouts out to you, bro. Double N, the undefeated delegate, October Red, Doofus Creations, Doughboy J, Agni Kai Never Dies. Hey, hold on, wait. Agni Kai Never Dies. Is that Bruce Kai? Bruce Kai, have you rebranded? Man like Barakas, Baba Tunde, Koforoji. I don't know. I was just looking, I'm thinking the Kai. I'm like, I recognize that before. Shout out man like Bloodlust Boxing as well. JD05, North Bank Bren. And we're here now, man. Let's get
all right. Listen, I need to talk, bro. I'm gonna start this thing. I'm gonna say something you might not agree with because again, if there's a president of the AJ fan club, I would say that's the title that you hold, bro. That's the title that resides strictly for you, fam. But I have to say this right now: it's an absolute disgrace, bro. Literally, I've looked at this situation. This is
a disgrace. It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. That's how I feel, bro. It's a disgrace. It's embarrassing. I can't believe, Eddie Hearn has been talking about getting this fight on for long, Now we're hearing that these two are going to be fighting on the same card, bro. The same. What is going on? What's going on with Wilder and AJ? Why can't they make this fight happen? We've been waiting for this fight for over 7 years. It's an absolute disgrace. I don't know what. Again, you talk about boxing. He pulled out. We're talking about pulling out of a fight before because Wilder's on the cards. That was the conversation. The whole thing about skills challenge, this, that, and the other. How we got from, oh my goodness, the most exciting night of our lives. This is what we had, This is what they sold us. They said Usyk, Usyk Fury, AJ Wilder. What a night, all on the same night. Do you know what we got? Fury and Ngannou. AJ, Otto Wallin. wait. Wilder, I don't care. And that's Parker, by the way, just to let people know. This is how bad it is. This is a disgrace. This I don't even know how people can look us fans in the face and say, and then some people get on, well, think about the money they're about to make. I don't care about the money. You've been talking about this fight for 7 years. You know what? For people that make it easier, let's not say 7, let's say a strong 4 years. Not a title between the two of them. Bro, both of these man, titleless. Easy fight to make. Why is it not happening? What do we
hate you? I hate you, bro.
I haven't finished yet. This is a total, bro. This is a total embarrassment. Boxing once again mudded, bro. Again, UFC, them man are not getting paid, but boxing, there's other ways that we find ourselves to roll in the mud. And once again, bro, boxing said, hold my beer. I'm gonna do something you've never seen before. I'm gonna do it again. A deal expected next week. You're gonna hear news next week.
I do have to say, bro, you're going crazy. You're going mad for no reason. I hear you. This is mad.
I'm not talking rubbish. I've been waiting for 4 years, bro.
Listen, I hear you. I hear you.
For a bus for 4 years.
I hear you. But to try and make it seem like boxing is muddied because of this night that they're arranging, it's not entirely that. It's just not what we want. Let's have it right. That's just not what we want. But I saw the card tweet with a potential lineup of the night of boxing, and brother, I ain't gonna lie to you, that looks like a heck of a card. They got forget the two fights, because obviously we want them two fighting each other. AJ Wilder, that's what we want, yeah? Wallin and Joseph Parker, that now make it. That ain't it. But below that, you might have Bivol back against some brother called Richard Rivera. I'll be real, it's ignorant of me. I don't know who that is. Hergovich is on there. Dubois versus Big Baby Miller. Frank Sanchez versus Junior FA. And then Jay Opataya and Makhmudov fighting as well on the card. I'm like, yo, brother, that's a hell of a card. I understand.
Bro, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Imagine, yeah, you see that card, yeah? That card will be heavenly if you said the main one.
The card that they planned, the card they wanted to give us, AJ Wilder, Usyk Fury. I didn't even need an undercard. Me and you could have fought on the undercard, and the boxing community would have been blessed, bro.
I telling you right now, yeah, if I saw that, if this, just imagine, you could say the exact same card, and I just don't want Wallin and Parker there. Parker, my man's mate, Fury's mate. What's he doing there?
Wallin nearly beat Fury, though.
What the hell's on my screen? What is that?
What? What type of effects are those? I'm thinking, is this guy blowing bubbles?
Wait, that's on the thumbs up.
That's hilarious. Is that what we're getting for likes?
Do it. Hey, do that. Let me see.
That ain't happening for me. What? That looked crazy. We're getting hacked, bro. The fight is right, brothers. I finally got us the hell out of here.
You know what?
But look though, let's have it right, yeah. Who do you reckon was umming and ahhing about getting this fight over the line? Forget what was public. Deontay Wilder's fought what, 2 minutes in the space of what is 2.5 years since the Fury fight? Mm-hmm. That Hellenius little 1 round for a couple seconds land a shot. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, hey. You reckon this guy just wants to jump straight in?
Bro, I'm being honest, yeah. I don't know who it is, but we've been talking about contracts being sent. Remember the thing of, I sent him a contract, I sent him a deal that he could never turn down. We've been talking about this fight.
No, I hear you. I hear you. But what I'm saying is this. If you are going to not give me the fight I need, put it on a card just like that. That's all I'm saying. Bivol, Jay Opataya. Bro, there's a lot of things happening. Huh?
I hear it. Are you not tired, Trav?
Bro, you know I'm sick of this. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of this. Bro, I am. It's the era that gives me constantly what I don't want. I hear you, and I'm with you. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to give me what I don't want, give it to me like that. Pause, because what I'm saying.
I feel sick. That's how I feel. I feel sick.
You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, you're jumping out. What? Bro, shut up, man.
Wait. Why do you want what? The community? Like, who do you want to give it to you? Like, man said I'll take this from Queensbury or what? No.
You have to see Dubois, Miller.
Wait, hold on. You're saying you want Big Frank to give it to you?
Hey, yo. You got that man never said, bro. Man said pause, fam. Shut up, man.
It was egregious, bro. Listen. All I'm saying is this: them men are gonna fight on the night. Cool. After the fight, they can't not square up in the ring. They can't. If that happens, and them two are not face to face in the ring, I don't know how many times they've seen each other in real life. But they're going to be face to face in the ring. What
and
did you
then
get
they got a night. Because here's what I suspect.
You get the last time for the 3-man face-off.
No, but listen to what I'm saying.
Go on, carry on.
Bro, that big charlatan, fam, we're not talking about him. I'm talking about these, man. Yeah? If them man square up in the ring, it's going to be one of those things where it's like, okay, now we've got a blockbuster. Because I suspect that they've done the calculations and they've checked the temperature on both these men's name and they're thinking, this isn't hot right now. This was hot a few years ago. AJ Wilder.
It don't happen the way we wanted it to happen. What if there's no real face off the way we expect it to be? What if there's no energy? What if it's one of them dead ones?
What like when Ngannou beat Fury and didn't get the win? Bro, it's going to go the way they want it to go.
I'm talking about what I'm saying. If these two, they want it, you know, when they tried to make it special, they tried to get these two to like push each other and stuff, but they're just not doing it.
It doesn't matter if they push each other. When they stay square up in the ring, we got a fight. We got a fight that they can sell. I reckon they're looking at thinking the temperature on these guys' name is not fantastic. AJ's looking. The conversation around AJ's name is not exciting. Wilder's back-to-back beatings from Fury. Then he's done the Hellenius thing. No one's really too convinced on that type of showing. So they're thinking, go in, have a night that we all watch and say, yeah, cool. Now run into the fight next year.
With this card that you're seeing, yeah? Are you telling me that with this amazing card that we have already, if you put Wilder and AJ as the main people because their names are code, it wouldn't have sold. It wouldn't be amazing. It'd be a great night. The night would be. That's what I'm saying. So
but you gotta remember, You gotta remember. We're looking at this thing right now, and we're just believing because of the fact that we've been starved of air for so long. Man are just out here just trying to consume. All I'm saying is this: we might get to December 23rd, and none of this happens. None of it. Absolutely none of it. All we've got is an hour-long Eddie Hearn interview talking about we're looking at possibly February.
All right, we're gonna hear something from me next week.
I'm not jumping at them.
We heard we're gonna hear from my man next week. I know February is set for what Conor Ben and what you call it at the Spurs Stadium. Yeah, that's what they're saying. So that one's locked in. Anyway, bro, as I said, we've been talking about this fight since the beginning of this pod, bro. And both of them are taking L's. Like when we spoke about this fight the first time, they were both undefeated. Imagine that, yeah. And the only way we thought this thing was gonna end, is when these two meet each other in the ring at the same time. There was the one guy in UK running things. The head of boxing was AJ was running things, and then Wilder was like the pretender. But we heard Bomb Squad, and it was becoming louder, and we thought these two have to meet. These immovable objects have to meet, and it's gonna be the night of our lives, bro. We've gone from that to could be the night. You know what? Let's just let them link up in Saudi and then stare at each other on the 23rd.
Bro, I hear what you're saying, but I think you're going too far this time, bro.
I feel like I'm perfectly fine to feel this. To feel this. I'm annoyed. I'm allowed to be annoyed to waiting for something for 4 years. And what if they don't fight as well? What if they don't fight after this? After this, they don't do it. They stare at each other and it means nothing.
Someone just told me to check Michael Benson's tweet. Let me see if there's anything new on there. There's he's talking about the picture of Eddie.
I saw it.
AJ.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm not doing negotiations.
It's looking like they got some negotiations over the line, bro.
Then well inside, bro.
Right. But we'll see, man. We'll see.
All right. So am I allowed to be mad, if there's no face-off at the end of the fight?
Yeah, that's bad. If there's no face-off to promote this thing, it would be like, yo. why have us out here then?
I'm just saying, and in boxing, can you put it past boxing and what we've seen in boxing over the years, that I just pray it goes the way it needs. What needs to happen is, and who goes out first? So you got like Wilder will have to fight first, right? Before AJ does, yeah. Yeah, I imagine so. Wilder's got the goal to step into the ring after his fight and say, "Yo, I want to talk to you face to face." Wilder looks like the kind of person to climb into the ring after he's had a fight.
The streets are saying the press conferences on Wednesday, apparently.
Yep, been told this on Wednesday.
Just put that in there.
Yeah, we told this on Wednesday. What do you call it? Spencer called me with the exclusive still, told me, yo, press is happening. And he told me, he said, I don't know if he said, I'm allowed to say the other thing. He said, Fury and Usyk is done as well. He said, guaranteed. He said, there's going to be a presser. He said that's supposed to be on Thursday. We'll see.
We'll see. We will see.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's talk. The other piece.
Yeah. Let's go. Would you make of Terence Crawford being stripped of his IBF title and just having that handed over to Ennis?
It's embarrassing. I'm sorry.
That's jarring, man.
It's
Stuff
embarrassing.
Like that really pisses me off.
No,
pisses me off. No, because it's like, what's the point of going for undisputed then? What is in it for fighters to go for undisputed other than just be like, more sanctioning fees? Because they may have to pay a sanction fee on each belt. So they're going to take a loss by chasing all these belts. Then when you get them, you start picking and choosing with who you want to enforce certain things on. I'm bored of it, bro. I hate it.
I'm saying, where's this energy across the board? Because we've been waiting. And my man attempted greatness, yeah? And what did he do? Well, he fought, he's won it all. Yeah, he's won it all. And you're saying, okay, brilliant. Now he's locked in. We know he's locked in. You lot have allowed it with other champions. You said, you know what? We respect what's happening here. Errol Spence is a solid name. Not a bum, not a UFC guy, no disrespect, but he's actually someone that's in boxing. And they said, you know what? Most times you're supposed to wait. Let that happen. I know you wanted to. It's either you just wanted Boots to get it. You wanted Boots to get it. Because this makes no sense. You see, I'm locked into something, and then you say, I'm gonna write a letter and say, I demand this mandatory be met. Wait a minute.
Bro,
so we're not all gonna work together.
Fam, I don't know how you as a fighter, right? In this era, like young guy coming up, you're gonna hold that belt with pride. That's embarrassing. You didn't beat no one for that belt.
I've got it here.
It's embarrassing. I'm sorry. Embarrassing.
It's nonsense.
Yeah.
It's nonsense. I'm sorry. Fury did. The certain fighters don't get their mandatories enforced. And obviously we're talking about a different organization. So it's not like there's, I'm talking like WBC. There's no rhyme or reason. Charlo held the belt for how long, didn't defend it. Fury, they're not even enforcing the mandatory. It's ridiculous, bruv. Just got a super chat here from Bolts. Shouts out to you, bro. Adeola Depot just dropped on his channel saying Matchroom have confirmed it's defo on. It's not AJ Wilder, but the best card of names we'll see for years.
It's solid. Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. We'll be happy at the end. But I'm saying that we've done this, bro. We've got to this place where we say, oh, you know what? I just look forward to the undercut. Then, and this is the game. This is the game we play. It's like, you know what? It's obviously Francis Ngannou and Fury surprise, but it's like, you know what? Let's just get excited. Let's just get excited for the undercard. Like, what's before it? Like this, we go on this journey. We go on this case of letdowns, and it's like we should have seen at heavyweight, in the heavyweight division, we should have seen some special things this year. And what it's coming down to is, what's the big heavyweight fight we had this year?
Yeah, I know, but we're looking at the two ends of the spectrum, right? We're saying that we expected big things to happen in the heavyweight division. Hasn't completely delivered at all. But then the lower divisions, Spence, Crawford, their man delivered. And look at the reward. And look at the reward he gets for it. Gets his belt stripped. Like, boxing is absolutely chaotic, bruv. No rhyme or reason. Nothing makes sense.
Strip the champion, bro. Man, he went fishing. He said, listen, that rod belongs to the ocean, fam. They took bro, that is mad what they've done. It's a disgrace, though. And then as boxing is the way it is, as it's shaped up, we'll continue seeing nonsense like this. It makes no rhyme, no reason, fam. Yeah, I'm disgusted anyway.
Let's open
the lines, bro.
Very jarring. Very jarring. All right, lines open. Bro, Chris Eubank has been out here active, bro. He's been out here active, getting off his Jamaican fam.
Have you not enjoyed? It's bad what he's doing, yeah. At the same time, but I
don't like it. I don't like it. I'll be real.
So cool. Wait, I'm happy. Yeah, I just wish this energy was for his son. You know what I mean? But Harlem, he's invested. Now, why do I want to watch Harlem even more now?
I like Harlem. No, I like Harlem. Harlem's a good brother. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just don't like the situation of the whole stepping on your son thing. That just screams toxic parent all over it. I'm not here for it, bro. I'll be real. I don't like it at all. Do you know what I mean? As funny as it is, every minute it's just, we're coming for your dreadlocks.
No, but it's good, though, isn't it?
He just pulls out the Jamaican. Listen, let me not even speak, fam. I just say I'm not impressed.
All right, cool. You lot, the lines are open. There's a lot of people here. Even if you listen, this is your show. We've already got someone waiting in the wings, yeah. But this is your show. Hit the thing, get involved. You do not have to put your face on camera. We just want to hear your voice. So make sure all you got to do, hit the link in the live chat, get involved. It's not difficult. Say your piece. We're open to casuals, whoever. If you care about boxing in any sort of way, call in.
Then you belong here.
Yeah, let's go. Yo, Alexander the Great.
Yeah. He's got the bandana on today. Let them know, bro.
Let them know.
A little bit sweaty today, so trying to keep it out of my eyes.
I respect it, man.
I was a guy who wears once you get the sweat on the rims, it's horrible.
It's over, bro.
Hey,
I know, man. I know. Talk to me, bro. What's on your mind, man?
Well, obviously, we got Crawford getting stripped of his belt by the IBF. We need to come up with a nickname for the IBF. There's the WBC, the We Be Crooks, WBA, Bulls. The IBF, it'd be I Be Foolish, I guess. We're gonna call them I Be Foolish. If you can't just wait like 6 months for Boots and Crawford to fight each other, why? It's money. There's money on the table right there for you. Be like, listen, Terrence Crawford is now finally getting recognized as a star after beating him. And if he beats him again, just as convincingly, that's the big money man right now outside of Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
It's farcical.
You know what's crazy as well? And it makes it easier. Like, they've made it more difficult to make the fight.
We got a contender. We got a contender. The International Bullshit Federation.
Well, this is the point I'm gonna make.
Baba Tunde, we're stealing that.
Wait. We got another one from Rosie Mason.
Monetization, bro. Monetization.
I won't say it, but that's funny.
Chill.
Oh my God!
Chill. Get off the screen. No, but this is why this thing's really foolish when you break it down. Yeah, you already know that it makes it hard for these fighters to meet in the ring. So just imagine, you waited, and then after he wins again, you set out the mandatory, so they have to fight. They have to meet. Now what you've done is said, look, the belt is scattered. They messed it up, and they don't have to fight each other. It could be continual BS of this thing not happening. Now we just go another way. What are we doing?
We might get heavyweight too because of Filip Hrgović having his mandatory with the same sanctioning body. So we might just be screwed undisputed at heavyweight. We'll get it for like 3 days, and they'll be like, "All right, it's Hrgovic's turn. Contract for rematch." So whoever wins,
can you imagine if they were in undisputed like that,
bro?
Oh
on an email championship basis, that would be ugly.
They could have at least had Boots fight for it in the ring. Like, at least if he wins it in the ring, we're like, hey, at least he punched up the dude.
He beat someone.
Ring. It's like with Devin Haney when he got the belt. Like, passed it up. He's just like, I'll just take the whatever the hell it's called. There's too many belts in boxing. I'll take the franchise championship. That's what it was.
But you know what's crazy though? I reckon
the pride.
Ennis won't get the same backlash that Haney got. Haney he got a real brunt of the abuse. But Ennis, he won't get that.
They know who he is. They know who he is.
Yeah.
It's mad. I think Haney's just got this. I don't know if Haney's kind of unliked. I don't know what it is. Like, what is it?
People do not like Devin Haney. Don't know, man.
I appreciate Devin Haney. I learned about him from another channel called Boxing Bros USA. And they rely on him. So I can say I've learned about how good he was, how skilled he was through them. But I just think I don't even know why he's disliked. I can't even give you a good reason.
It doesn't make no sense.
It's just ridiculous.
And one other thing
your thoughts on this card though. AJ versus AJ. Well, they're not fighting. AJ and Wilder on the same night. Your thoughts.
Listen, I should be rooting for Deontay Wilder since I am an American, but unfortunately, I cannot sanction this behavior of Deontay Wilder. I am a big fan of Anthony Joshua. I argue this with my brother all the time, who's better, AJ or Tyson Fury, but I'm not going to bring that argument into here. So I like that they're both fighting. I like when guys are active, especially Wilder, who fought one time in 2 years. But it's against the best guy he'll ever fight in Joseph Parker, if that's who he's going to fight. Because
that would be Wilder's best win. If he beats him, that would be his best win on record, which is insane.
Luis Ortiz. And that hasn't aged very well. Andy Ruiz beat the hell out of him, and one other guy beat the hell out of him. I'm blanking on the moment. But AJ, I wish he would fight someone other than Otto Wallin, because if he's going to try to fight the champions, I guess you can say Wallin is like a poor man's Usyk in terms they're both southpaw and both similar in height and size. But
I think the only respect you get from beating up Wallin is because of what he did to Fury, because he's dined out on that that rough night. But it's not like he's done much since. He's looked very average since then.
At least he's on a win streak. That's all I can say about Wallin. At least he's on a win streak. But other than that, I like the card. I wish it was
good card. It's a good card, man. But I think it's crazy. Listen, Alexander, we gotta keep it moving because you got another Alexander calling in, fam. There's Alexander's calling in from everywhere, fam. Big up those things.
Take care, bro.
I don't even know what to call him. We can't call him Alexander the Mid. That's disrespectful. Let's just call him Sean, fam. Yo, Sean.
yo, wagwan, man, shit. My Lucian accent coming out. Yo,
what's going on, bro?
Cooling, eating my chips, midday lunch snack, chips and guac. I'm gonna put this shit down because my dog right there.
Where are you, bro? Where you calling from?
I'm in Florida. I'm in like Fort Lauderdale area right now. I was in Virginia last year, but I'm back down Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, all right, bro. The floor's yours. Talk to us, man. I've gone mad. People saying I'm too angry about this AJ Wilder not meeting in the ring thing. I'm a bit I'm disgusted about what's happened to Crawford. I'm a bit mad this week.
But AJ and Wilder not going to meet in the ring?
No, I'm saying they're not fighting. They're not fighting.
Yeah, I think it's a good setup. You know, Wilder fights Parker. If he knocks him out, he could brag about that. AJ beats Wilder, and he could talk about that to Tyson Fury. If they face off in the ring, I think it's a good build-up, and I think it's better for the fight in the long run because Wilder hasn't fought in so long. I'm an AJ fan. I'm a big AJ fan. AJ is my favorite heavyweight. I do think Wilder's a more dangerous fight for AJ than Fury. I think AJ beats Fury, especially what we saw in the past week. And even how AJ fights, like his style of how he fights, he doesn't fight like a typical big guy. He likes like he throws uppercuts, and I think Tyson Fury ain't gonna deal well with AJ. But I like the build up for what it is. I mean, we can only get what we want, right? What we can. And Tyson Fury build out on December 23rd. So for Saudi, that's good. So I think it's a good build up, especially if they meet in the ring and they say, all right, let's get it on.
Does it need any more build up though? All you need is one presser with these two. You need one presser of this guy looking him in the face saying, you avoided me. Because you already know Wilder's going to be the aggressor in terms of in the conversation. And AJ will respond to that. So you tell me, you put these guys in a press conference, yeah, on Wednesday, apparently when the presser is supposed to be, and they can spark it just like that. We're interested.
Well, yeah, I'll be interested because I'm a fan, but from Saudi's perspective, especially because they don't have that December 23rd date for Fury no more, I think it's even more viable that they do it that way and they get more energy towards it. Then they have the press and they're fighting like 4 months after Fury. Not after. I don't know what's going to happen with that. So that's just how I feel about that.
Also, you got to understand, yeah, if they're doing a presser and everybody's in attendance, Wilder and AJ have to address each other. Like, there's not going to be no big Wilder, Joseph Parker back and forth, or Otto Wallen and AJ. They'll have a little chat, but when AJ and Wilder start to, bro, that's gonna
you're saying that, yeah, but you know AJ can give us, well, we're not fighting, so this
with Wilder, I think we're going to see a nasty AJ, like a Dillian White AJ type of like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
So? You think
and with the mouthpiece Eddie Hearn got, oh, for sure, bring up that $100 million contract, all that stuff. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Now, I do think Wilder is somewhat desperate. My dog just doing bullshit. Somewhat not desperate, but like AJ could make his money. Wilder can't really make money like AJ can. You know what I'm saying? But I think they respect each other, but I do think they'll talk that stuff. And I think AJ will bring out a nasty side in AJ. As much as I don't like Wilder's behavior, it's still needed. Like you still need like that type of like character in like boxing to me.
I honestly, I feel like, remember that time when we was hoping for, who was it? We was hoping for a bit of a push and stuff. And then it's like, they've just made too much money. That's it. When AJ versus Dillian, bro, them man came in business. Them man said, and we seen new version of Wilder, headphones, I'm not getting involved. Headphones, I'm not getting involved. And he's been humbled. As Travis says all the time, he's had so many fights with Fury. We don't know what those fights with Fury has done to him on just how he comes across.
That is true, man. But at the end of the day, man, I feel like with Dillian White already took the L from AJ. So like, what is he going to talk about? It's not like he, you know what I'm saying? With this, they ain't got no choice. They got to bring out each other, and I feel like they have to. Whether they're doing it like privately, they messing each other, or whatever the case may be, I feel like they know they have to. Because the AJ right now, if they do this right correctly, the AJ versus Wilder fight for the people could be a bigger fight than Fury versus Usyk, in my opinion. Like for the not, you know, when I say for the people, you know what I mean? For the people, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's even a controversial statement, to be honest with you. I think there's a lot of people that kind of like, there's some people that are like, yeah, no, sick, you know, and Undisputed is attached to it. So it's, you know, Undisputed, it's about Undisputed. But realistically, I don't think there's going to be a real comparison as far as like heavyweight boxing excitement goes, what the potential, because the potential really is, does Fury maul him and just be the bigger man, or does Usyk take us the distance? Because we're not, those are the outcomes. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just waiting for someone to get stripped of their title. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Usyk to be walking into that ring and he hears, you know what? Just before, when we're five undisputed, and they say, you know what? Actually,
no longer for Undisputed.
What's your thoughts on that, though?
What Undisputed?
Crawford situation.
I like it, man. Belts are overrated to me, like, especially after like the belts get in the way. I don't like it for Crawford because he worked hard to be undisputed, and I think like, I mean, Canelo be carrying belts for forever, so like I don't see why they. But it's a money thing. But I don't mind it from a fan perspective. Belts are overrated, in my opinion. Like, look at Tank. You know, now I do respect when they go get the belt, like what Haney did, the way he did it, and things like that. But I think it gets in the way of a lot of good fights. The belts, which is what I'm talking about, is actually like governing bodies. And the perfect records, and of course the networks. But I think once the belts are devalued, we'll get more fights that like we deserve. Honestly, I don't mind Crawford losing his belt. He's moving up anyway. He said he's moving up, so might as well just move up and keep going up.
I haven't seen. I haven't seen anything about this. I've not seen anything about this at all.
I think Wilder tried to basically say that he's clear that he cheated against me because look how he looked tonight, or something along those lines. He needs to chill with that now, man.
Man, he keep dragging it. But anyway, fellas, I'll keep listening. I'll give somebody else an opportunity. But
solid calling. Hey, shout out to Storm, bro. Hey, Fort Lauderdale, right?
Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, come on, man. Let's go. VXMP called in. What's going on?
What's going on, guys? You good?
I'm
massive fan, man. First time caller.
Hey, come on.
Thank you, man.
Welcome.
No. And I gotta give you, man, your flowers, man. Both of you, bro. Both of you.
Come on, man. We're out here,
I'm not gonna do all of that. Go on. What you say, bro?
Listen, people are saying that I'm bugging. People are saying I'm moving mad about this AJ Wilder situation, about them not fighting. I feel just in my 4 years of wait. What are you telling me?
Yeah, I think you're going a bit mad, bro. I think you're going mad. I think let me just a bit of a background there. I'm a big AJ fan, bro. I got into this boxing thing through AJ. Amir Khan kind of opened the door a little bit, and then AJ kicked it in for me. So I've been following him in it. So like the Wilder thing, like joining this year, jumping in there, you lot have got me a bit excited. So I'm a bit annoyed because the Wilder thing, I kind of let it go, bro. Like Wilder's taken man for a ride, bro. Like if we look at all of it, like the offers have come from one side. And how is it that from AJ, it's always like, oh, you got 24 hours to sign, or like, oh, take it or leave it. Monday's the deadline. But on the other way, there's offers. Like, I'm so tired of it. But I wanted to ask you lot one question, yeah. You got a path, yeah. We got this fight coming up. Let's say this is real. I seen the pictures now, so I'm taking it now a little bit, yeah. So, AJ fights Wallin, right? Cool. Personally, by the way, I think Usyk and Fury is gonna retire together. That's another convo, but I think they've emotionally tied their names in together so much. There's 2 fights, and their man of 35. Like it's over after that, whatever happens. So let's say AJ fights Wallin now, and then he's got a choice to make: either Wilder or Hrgovic. Which one would you prefer? Like Wilder anything happen, after he beats Wallin, he can get Hrgovic for a title and he's free time, or he takes a Wilder shot and then we don't know what happens after that.
Oh, hold on. So you're saying if Hrgovic has the belt now?
Yeah, because I think he's going to, like, when we've seen what the IBF are on already, like, so, like,
Yeah.
let's say Hrgovic has a belt guaranteed, we just know that. So after the Wallin, does he go Hrgovic? Because it's going to be like, oh, he's going to duck Wilder if he goes for a title shot.
Hey, but let me ask you something now. I'm going to return this question back to you.
Yeah.
You tell me what you think happens when AJ's last 2 opponents have been Jermaine Franklin and Robert Helenius.
Against who?
I'm saying, what do you reckon he's going to do if his last 2 opponents have been?
After I think he's going to go title. That's what they've all been saying. If the title's there and Wilder's there, he's going to go title. That's why I'm asking you lot. What do you lot think?
Absolutely, you know what he's going to do. I'm saying that it's the proof in the pudding. The proof's in the pudding. We've seen.
But would you call that a duck, or would you be happy? Would you say like, raw, take the free time, be free time, or like just go for a Wilder? Like,
nah, I'd like the Wilder fight, man. I'd like the Wilder fight. I'll be real. I mean, I'd understand the business side of things if you went for the Hrgovic thing, but let's be real. We want the Wilder fight.
But we know
me too, but I'm a bit tired, bro. I just don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I feel like Wilder wants it now. He's on it, but this whole time he's been playing the game, man. We've seen all the evidence, and for Wilder, it's always like, when AJ lost to Ruiz, it's like, oh, see, he's been ducking me. It's like, bro, you weren't in the ring. Just the Fury now again. Fury had trouble with Ngannou. It's like, oh, see, he cheated me. Like, bro, you get in the ring then. Can we see like?
Hold on, let me jump involved in this because you lot say I'm bugging here, but then we can't pretend that these things are not facts. In terms of, I don't understand what this is supposed to be the AJ comeback story, right? AJ learning a lot about himself as a fighter, this, that, and the other. I don't know what the route is if when we look at the last 2 opponents, if we say Helenius, and I get Helenius was a jump in for Dillian. But then it's like, well, where are we going with this? We had Franklin. I understand Franklin. Franklin looked good against Dillian. You know what? Let's see what happens. But Franklin still lost. Yeah. And then after we got to Dillian, it was brilliant, which didn't kind of want to be made, but we made it anyway. Now it's like over to Otto Wallin. I understand Otto Wallin's climbing up the rank.
But you gotta remember though, you're talking about the route. This was supposed to be the Wilder fight. But there's a lot of convos behind the scenes that have not been made public. Nobody is drawing about the negotiation process. If them men have held up the negotiation, say again. Who
do you think said I don't want this fight? They're both there.
Who knows, bro? Who knows? We actually all it looks like is that it looks like AJ and Hearn have been on the front foot.
Yeah.
Talk to me then.
Bro. All right, one more thing, I'll just say before I jump off, it's gonna be people. But like, why is it like the whole thing is looked at like, is AJ ready for Wilder? And it's never the other way around. Like, Wilder's just going to be in there with a guy that can't punch or nothing. And it's all about what AJ has to worry about. Like, the last punch that Wilder felt knocked him the hell out, right? Because, like, that was 2 years ago he fought against Fury. Against Helenius, he didn't even get hit. Right, cool, you knocked him out. But we don't even know how he's going to react to a jab, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But it's always like,
very true.
Wilder's going to knock this guy out. Like, bro, personally, I think, it's going to shock the world, but I reckon Wilder's going to get smoked, man. I trust AJ to be able to avoid the right hand for long enough to hurt him because I've never seen Wilder in a ring and not get hurt. Like, remember, like, I've been following AJ, so I'm looking at why I'm seeing people like Molina rock him, and that's not saying like, oh, like you're in the ring with a heavyweight or whatever, but you see the way AJ deals with lower level people and the way that Wilder has, he's having wars with Duhaupas and stuff like, so like, you're gonna get hit, and I've not seen AJ hit someone and not hurt them, so like, I just can't get my head around AJ just beating him. I just don't know why the consensus is just the only thing people see is Wilder knocking man out. Like, that's my
opinion. Listen, fam, it's a solid call, bro. Big up yourself. Thank you for calling in, fam.
Yeah, very confident,
bro. Very confident performance. You'll never believe that was his first call ever, fam. Again.
That last comment though, the guy saying it's like in regards to the negotiations, it looks like Saudis pulled their offer, which is why that fight didn't happen.
So they pulled the offer, but they just decided to pay them in a different way. Like
what I'm saying is, if you look at what they're doing on a business side of things, take boxing out of it, take who's scared, who's this, who don't want to fight. Them man probably thinking, you man need to fight again on our type of to build up this fight rather than just jump straight in. Because I'm reckon they probably looked at it and thought AJ stock ain't that high, Wilder's stock ain't that high by itself. Yes, it might come together and be amazing, or it might not. Maybe they're at a point where they're thinking, we're not just going to keep dashing peas out there and not be even slightly intelligent with what we're doing. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows? Hey, we're going to bring on the Savage, fam. The one and only, bro. The guy that saves the show, keeps the lights on in Undefeated Headquarters, fam. Let's go. Yo!
Yes. Good to be back. Good to be
What's
back.
going on, bro?
So, yeah, I'm good. So, it is a bit of a disgrace that a couple months ago, Hearn was saying AJ and Wilder was locked in for December. And then, like, after the Hellenius fight, the talk slowed down. And now they're fighting on the same card and they're not fighting each other. But if you guys remember, right after the Hellenius fight, he shouldn't have gone 7 rounds of Hellenius. And I didn't want AJ to fight Wilder next. He was too hesitant against Hellenius, in my opinion. And I know, Trav, you were like, no, let these two just need to go and fight next. Nah, I'm glad he's having another fight in between. But I understand your two's frustration, because there's been so much talk over the years, and Hearn said it was locked in.
Yeah. I hate it.
Yeah. They said it's announcements coming soon. Announcements coming soon. That's what was led to believe.
Yeah.
And Otto Wallin, I think he can be a tricky. I kind of think I don't know if AJ is going to finish Wallin. I think he's roughly AJ's height. He's tricky. He's a southpaw. I think AJ will outbox him. It's not really an ideal confidence builder, in my opinion.
Not for Wilder. It's not like direct preparation for Wilder, is it?
No.
It's just like he's just fighting demons by choosing these type of opponents.
So you think it's like weird matchmaking? Then is what you're saying?
Yeah, because Franklin comes in and you say, okay, Franklin style-wise is a lot more like Ruiz.
Yeah, I didn't get that. I was thinking a while ago, his first comeback fight should have been against someone like Gerald Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an easy opponent to look good against. But yeah, whatever. Let's just see how that goes. IBF, let's talk about Crawford and the IBF situation. I think the IBF are very, very strict. That's the word, I guess. They I don't know. They just like to.
They're selective bad boys.
Selective strictness.
Yeah, but I will say though, it's not really saying anything. But they're better than the WBC. But that's not saying anything, is it?
No, that's
exactly. A great question there. Who's the direct prep for Wilder?
Yeah, I was thinking it's a shame that FA Jagba fought recently. I think that would be AJ's height.
Wilder.
And I think
he would be very similar style wise for Wilder.
Yeah,
big puncher.
But Jagba fought like
quite simple with his game plan. Yeah.
I think he would get rid of a Jagba in 6 rounds or something, but it's what it is. And yeah. But back to Crawford, yeah, like you said, it's like undisputed was all for nothing.
Yeah, if that's the reward you get for being undisputed, then it's like, bro, what is the point, man? Because realistically, as shiny as this belt is on his waist, it's just sanctioning fees that he's got to pay them, man.
Yeah, because Phil Larkin says this. Phil Larkin says Spence didn't have an IBF mandatory for 5 years. I don't know. I don't want to just like jump on that like as a statement, as a claim. You know,
I didn't know. I thought the IBF were they're stupid, but I thought the IBF were at least they're very strict. That they'll give you your mandatories whoever you are, but they're still stupid. But if that's true, I'm surprised to hear that. And yeah, I don't really know.
Do you reckon they just don't like what he's come into the game? They just don't like how Crawford did it, because you know Crawford wanted to prove a lot of people wrong, and just like he's almost. Do you reckon he's upset with people?
You reckon the business doesn't like Crawford?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
yeah. I feel like
chosen one.
I feel like Spence was. Yeah. Spence was Spence was like before they fought. Spence was the bigger draw. I thought. Yeah, he had the bigger fan base. I think more people thought Crawford would win, but more people wanted Spence to win. But
yeah,
it's corrupt. It's undisputed was for nothing. This is ridiculous. It looks like Crawford and Spence are going to rematch. That's fucking ridiculous.
Spencer gonna get hurt, man.
If it's at 147 or 154, I guess if it's at 154, Spencer's got less chance.
Who's Spencer's new trainer though? Who's his new? Has he got an?
Oh, I don't think it was confirmed.
No, he didn't leave. He didn't. I don't think he left.
That was just rumors. That was
it was a couple of months ago. I think there was just rumors that Spencer's maybe looking to change camps, but it never said he changed camps. But
hey, look at this. We've got a super chat. Ellis Palmer says Crawford got stripped of his 140 titles 5 minutes after he became undisputed too. Nah, I appreciate that they want to keep the division moving, but come on, same again. So yeah, the business does not like Crawford being champion.
Yeah, that's I'm saying it, man. Sometimes you're not the you met the requirements, but you just weren't selected, bro. It's
Isaiah Thomas.
It's Isaiah Thomas, bro.
If Crawford and Spence rematch, it will end in 4-6 rounds. Crawford finishes Spence in 4-6 rounds. I don't even know. I don't even know what Spence can do.
Do we not think we'll see a better performance from Spence this time? Because Spence looked like he didn't want to be there.
It's not going to be hard. It's not going to be hard to do better than what he did last time.
Will it be much better? Will it be a significant, like, do you reckon it could look different in any sort of way? Because he just looked like he got beat up. After a while, it's uncomfortable.
I think if it's at 154, maybe. I thought Spencer's punch resistance in that fight was pretty poor, pretty bad. Like, if you go back and watch that fight, Crawford was buzzing Spencer with jabs.
Yeah, literally, just counter jabs.
He was. So if it's at 154, he maybe doesn't get buzzed by jabs, but he's still gonna get fucked up inside 6 rounds. It's ridiculous.
And it's going to be hard to watch because the thing about Spence has a one style of fighting, come forward and just try to get to the body and just be strong. But it's like, bro, that's bad now. It's bad for you now.
I still can't believe. I'm still in shock of what I saw that day, you know. I was rattled. I was there thinking, Spence, you got this. You're a really good boxer. There's no way it's going to look like this brave performance.
The only thing that will top the excitement I had watching that fight here is if AJ just ragdolls Fury for like 4 rounds and just beats the crap out of him. That's what the equivalent would be. Because I could never have predicted that fight would have been so one-sided.
Nah, this anyway.
Nothing much else to say. I've not been here for a couple of weeks because there's no fights upcoming, you know.
I hate you, bro.
So I'll reappear when this Saudi card happens, probably in a bit.
Cool. All right, bro.
You know, right now we're getting through austerity.
I'm just letting you guys know, yeah. If AJ and Fury fight and it is that one-sided, I'm gonna be on live, yeah, for 10 hours straight. I
know.
That's gonna be.
I know you're gonna be.
I'm going to be insane, bro. I'm going to go too far. I'm not coming off this live. I'm not coming off this live.
No, Trav. I couldn't even imagine. No, because the day you see the day where when Fury gets knocked down by Ngannou, yeah, I knew I was happy, but your happiness, I could feel the happiness in the tweets, bro. As you were tweeting, yeah, it was one of your happiest days, bro.
Oh, bro, I could not wait to hit it. Bro, I was sitting on the live just like, I can't wait to hit the timeline. I can't wait to go home and just be on my phone and cook these clowns. Oh, my days. Don't let me get that performance. Don't let me get that.
Hey, the floor's yours. I'm just going to say something that everyone should watch, by the way. The gloves are off. Great. The gloves are off with the youngsters, the next 10.
Riley, Ben Whittaker,
so
Caroline Dubois.
Because that was literally what I wanted to speak about.
Ben Whittaker said, you know why he's wicked, yeah? I like Ben Whittaker. Do you know who he said he wants to fight? When they went around the table and said, who do you all want? I'm not gonna lie, Adam Z's his one was good as well. He mentioned Javonta, he said Javonta Davis, and I think I can't remember who else he said. But then when I heard Ben Whittaker say, listen, I want to fight Batavia first, then I want to fight Bivol, I said, even Vidal Riley, he looked at him like, yo, because Vidal mentioned Chamberlain. Imagine someone saying, saying what you want to do. And then after he says, yeah, I want to fight Chamberlain next. Still, wait, what?
I didn't know we was doing that. You know, that's how you guys to the rave, and you don't know the dress code. Oh, you man are wearing shoes.
Well, like, swear down, is that what you did? Is that what you did?
Oh, you didn't even tell me, bro.
Bro, he said mad names, bro. Man said Batavia, he's got 100% knockout rating.
Oh, do you know what he done? Yeah. You know, them ones like, oh, yo, what are you wearing to the thing? Yo, I'm coming casual, you know. You go there, your boy is dressed to the nines, and you're like, what, swear down? What?
Waistcoat, you know, waistcoat.
And bow tie.
Cufflinks. Yeah, no, I just feel like doing something different.
Man said their jeans and t-shirt. Levi jeans.
Air Maxes.
Hold on, I need to drop this one.
How dare you? How dare you? Don't do that.
It's embarrassing.
New era. You got the strong.
Oh my! Do you know what? Yeah, I respect the Vidal thing because I get his thing is more like he is in the moment. I'm just focusing on my guy. Do you know what it is? He's going the Dan Aziz route. He's doing the Dan Aziz, the honorable thing of like, yeah. I'm just looking at the next guy. But Whittaker, he's a star boy, man. Man's just like, listen,
you know what it
whoever
is?
the next guy is, whoever the big guy is in the division, give me that. I want that.
You know what I think it is? I think it's that thing of Vidal Riley's trying to just to move as far away from the YouTube thing as much as he can to just be like, no, I'm gonna show you, man. I'm proper serious. Whereas Whittaker's straight from the Olympics, like, brother, man's done all of that. Give me who I want.
Yeah, and it's impressive. Do you know what's impressive as well? Is because he set it up perfectly. He said a lot of people, and he knows this division he's talking about. I'm not saying these two names.
Because he's seen, do you know what? I think he's seen the landscape, and something that's been said by myself and others on Monday Night Smoke. UK guys are not smoked with Better Beef and Bivol. You lot have, apart from Yard, sorry, no, let me give you the respect. Apart from Yard, everyone else has run away from the smoke. Fair enough, you can argue maybe there's not as much money in it.
Put Craig Richards in
there.
Say,
sincere apology, that's my guy as well, Apart from Craig Richards, man, let me just be real, man. It's Boatsy, man. Boatsy's done that. Wait. Sorry for the stray shot. Sorry for the stray shot.
He tried to be diplomatic.
I tried to be diplomatic, but then when you brought up Yard and Craig, that's when I realized, brother, it looks bad.
I want to fight for my life on that one and jump in the smoke, but I can't. I tried.
Can't even do it. Listen,
bro, I wanted to go. How dare you, bro? But then
I'm going in. I love Boatsy, but we gotta call a spade a spade. Like, boy, you should have been fought Bivol. So the fact that Ben Whittaker's got that star boy potential, showing people like, listen, this is how a star acts here. But I brought this up in one of my group chats because I said, has Boxer got it in him? In them to promote Whittaker like they need to, because I feel like they're doing him a disservice right now.
No, do you know what it is? I think.
Hold on, let's put some respect on another man's name as well.
Fair.
Just to the point what you're saying about Whittaker, I think it's more to do with the fact that I think there was some injuries at one point, so it's like it's only so loud the machine can get if he's dealing with that stuff. But it looks like right now he's back and he's ready to go. So they need to back him.
I didn't see him in I ain't seen him on no daytime talk shows, nothing like that, making him more personable. In his injury was the best time to be like, all right, cool. You know, if Eddie Hearn was promoting him, Eddie Hearn would have been like, all right, cool. Well, whilst you're injured, want to get you here, want to get you there. And I feel like with Boxer, they're seeing the difference between a promoter in Eddie Hearn who loves. I think because how fancy Eddie Hearn is, I think people forget this guy actually loves this thing. And Ben Shalom comes across as, I'm just doing this because I got the peas to.
I do hear you still.
And it's time to show.
The only pushback I have on that, because you guys know how I feel about Ben Shalom as well. I stand with you on that 100%. The management situation right now, that's when we're in two different, because Ben Whittaker's 258, right?
Yeah.
So if we're talking about the TV appearances and all that kind of stuff, that buck falls with them. Whereas I think Eddie Hearn probably had a different approach back in the day, like with AJ on his way up. He was probably a bit more involved. Whereas now you can tell when Eddie speaks on AJ's behalf about things, it's not like how it used to be. Whereas AJ says this, AJ says, I spoke to him, and it's a loose, like a legally protected way of referring to AJ now.
There's pushback. There's pushback immediately. Allow it. He's been injured, man. You want an injured fighter on TV promoting what?
His profile. What are you on about? Nah, you
just pull it up. Nah, just PR. Just PR, bro. Not even
You've had
just being famous,
bro. Before you done something, don't do that again. Lean you for a reason. Brother, profile.
I know.
Wow.
Brother, remember when Dillian White got clocked for the PDs the second time, yeah? And man was on bloody
MasterChef
show, bro.
Was it MasterChef?
Man was on MasterChef.
Big smiling, you know, big smiling. I saw that.
Nah, that was crazy. Nah, he was a MasterChef still. Beast to the
That's
profile.
what I'm saying. And I feel like next year is going to be a very important year for Sky for Boxer, because I'm worried about Sky pulling out boxing. Boxer don't play dividends next year.
Boxer are looking mad in the light, is all I'm going to say. Because what they said about Sam Eggington, they said this brother's what? He doesn't have a style that's good for TV or some nonsense. Bro, listen, I need to make sure I get this one right there. I saw that.
I didn't even see that. Sam Eggington goes into nothing but wars, bro. This guy is putting his health at risk here for people to watch.
And he said he's not.
Listen, hear this. Sam Eggington was told, shout out to Everything Boxing, Everything Boxy, Box I2 on their Twitter page. Sam Eggington was told this month that he isn't fan-friendly enough to box on Sky Sports. Fan-friendly. Bro.
Wait, hold on.
That lets me know you, man, have no idea what you're talking
It's
about.
a disgrace. It's embarrassing. That's how I feel.
It's embarrassing.
What?
Nah.
Not fan-friendly.
Do you know what
Sock 'em, Sam.
I think what they're trying to say is he is not, maybe personality-wise, he's not the most marketable, but you cannot talk about his fighting style.
Bro, I'm telling you right now.
Don't even tell me he's fighting.
There has to be corruption.
Just listen. Don't even tell me he's fighting. Tell me who is on the main. I'll pull up for that. Surprise me with Sam, and I'm in for a treat. I didn't know Sam was fighting. I'm sitting here for the full 12. I'm sitting here.
Something's going on that boxer. Wait, bro. Something is going on that boxer.
It's crazy over there.
Something is afoot, fam. This is madness. No, guys. Sam is not. Come on. All right.
This is what I was saying about Ben Shalom. They might have to replace him, because for me, he comes across as, I don't know. He comes across as, maybe they saw his business resume. I don't know his past, but maybe he's built up a few businesses. But I think they're starting to realize with boxing is like, it's not just normal business to just be like, oh yeah, just build this up, just build this up. You can't just build boxing. It's like a very specific market where it's like you need to know the lay of the land. And Shalom gives me the vibe of like, you don't know the lay of the land. You don't know.
You're trying to operate this. You're trying to operate this like how you run other companies, brother. Yeah. It does not work. If them man throw smoke, you throw smoke back, bro. You tried to come in on this nice guy thing and you lost the room. I'll never forget how we got sunned across the table from Frank. Yeah, like, you weren't even on the call. What are you talking about?
Part of the email chain.
Do you know how deep it is, yeah? Because he probably thought, I'm being nice to Frank, so Frank will nice me, yeah. And Frank just said, nah, brother, you were the big fish now. You mad?
Are you crazy?
Hey, wait. Hey, we gotta keep it moving though.
Wait, quick one. So, let me throw in this quick one as well, yeah. De La Hoya put out a tweet, yeah. As much as his cokehead goes mad sometimes, this was actually a good thing that I wanted to see.
What do you say?
Who is next in this year? So he put Sugar Ray Leonard, Chavez, Tyson, De La Hoya, Floyd, Canelo, ? Who's the question mark, right? Who do you think is question mark right now? And for me, I'm saying it can't be Tank until he wins the title. But definitely. Who is a question? Who's a potential question mark?
It could. I mean, he's
when are we going to put respect?
A superstar champion. A superstar.
But I can't call Tank superstar until you.
But when are we going to put respect on? When is Haney? What does Haney have to do before we now acknowledge him as the guy?
He's going to have to do so much. He's like those guys that, you remember when Rugondiao was happening and like he was just over there just being dope. Even like Loma to a degree. Just over there being amazing. But it's like, Yeah, but
I don't think it's that bad for Haney, because what I like about Haney, I think you lot even said it earlier on, is like, why don't people like Haney? But what I feel like Haney's done a good thing now, he's gotten people to care about him. Whereas before, it's just like they made fun of Haney, but they didn't care. Now, even though people are just like, oh my gosh, whatever Haney does, he triggers them. It's like, right, you lot care though. And I think that's the good thing with Haney. Don't you think?
But
no, because Haney even was mocking Shakur Stevenson the other day, like saying someone, the tickets are mad cheap as well for his next fight, mad cheap. And someone said that they saw tickets to the someone broke into their car and left
the core tickets. Listen, but the thing I've been saying is Top Rank doesn't build stars. Top Rank's got the best roster. They don't know how to build stars. But yeah, that might be an interesting one if anyone wants to.
That's an interesting convo still, because it's
say
like,
use the question mark.
Because you can look at Inui and say, Inui is amazing, but it's really tough for a man at that weight class to become a star, bro.
I think he is, but in that region, let's be honest, we're in the Western world. So when we say star, we're talking about here. We're self-centered, put it like that. So, because I'm sure in his region, in Asia, in a way, is a superstar. Totally. That's undoubtable. But I'm saying in the West, though.
Well, Pacquiao was not exactly from either, but I guess Pacquiao fought here.
You're
saying if he knew he was fighting here more.
Yeah.
I just think if he had other killers in the division that we were like rocking with heavy, and he was taking them down, then it'd be like, okay, rah. But I guess he's going up for undisputed, and maybe it's just my ignorance. I don't know if the community knows, but I don't know who his opponent is. I'm gonna have to go look up the opponent to appreciate the mountain he's gonna climb, and then it's just like, okay, that's cold. But
do you know what? Just to quickly say this, I think that it's just boxing's kind of fraudulent in set, because people can't wait to give Tank that respect of being the guy, and he hasn't done what he needs to do. They're just waiting. They just want to but they want to put the crown on this guy without him doing the necessary work. We've seen him knocks people out, bro. Take a bad pill.
Bro, only over here could you do the whole he traveled all the way to Dusseldorf.
No one cares.
They want knockouts. Tank knocks man out. So they're not gonna choose. They're not gonna choose someone who's.
They don't care about craftsmanship, man. They don't want the casual. Don't care about craftsmanship. They want showman.
Let Inui come all the way up to fight Tank, and whoever wins that fight.
Listen, if Inui came to America and learned English, it's a wrap.
You got the keys.
It's a wrap. But food for thought. But love people as always.
What a cool.
Come on, bro.
All right. What are we doing, Trav?
We can do one or two more, and then we can keep it moving.
All right, wicked. Let's go. NN. Yo. Come on,
bro. What is with that display picture, bro? What the hell is going on there?
You were gonna say something about the display. Leave the display alone.
The display is crazy though.
Is that a gerbil with his tongue?
Hey,
Shout out to the hamster fam.
Yo, but it's my first time calling in here, you know.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, man.
I appreciate that, bro.
I can't lie. I'm about to come on here and spit bare crap because you man have been talking in technical.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
It don't matter, bro.
Don't worry, bro. It's the floor's yours, fam, and it's casuals welcome as well, fam.
Yeah. You man are AJ lovers, isn't it?
Okay. Why?
Bro. Hold on.
Why?
Land the plane, bro. Don't just trying to bait us into nonsense. Land the plane, bro.
Apart from his win against Klitschko, has he done anything better than Ngannou?
Who are we talking about?
He said apart from his win against Klitschko, has he done anything better than Ngannou?
Wait, go on.
Go on. Is there more?
Yes, there's more. Who has he really beat?
Did you say, has he done anything better than Ngannou?
So do you think Ngannou won that fight, first of all? Yes or no?
I think there's a strong case to say that Ngannou won that fight.
So if we're going with the let's say in a different world, he actually got the decision and everyone says he's won.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that he has a better win on his resume than Ngannou does? Who has he fought? Fought Dillian White, fought Chisora. His last fight was what? Hellenius, and it took him 7 rounds to get him out of there. Lost to some fat Donny Andrew Ruiz, who we haven't seen since.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask me a question.
How long have you been watching boxing?
No, you can't do this. This is
no. I'm not. No, I want to understand. I want to understand because it sounds like it's a UFC fan that's watched this fight and just come over here. I just want to know what your background is.
I don't remember when AJ fought Chisora though. Hello?
Yes, I do remember.
When?
Wait. But are we saying age? Are we saying Chisora is a top fighter?
So you saw the Derek Chisora AJ bout, right?
Yes.
Okay, and how did it go?
You have to talk about them today, no?
Oh, wait. How dare you do that?
It's embarrassing. I'm sorry. Embarrassing.
Oh, I'm listening to that. I'm thinking, wait a minute, bro. You saw Chisora and AJ fight. You talk to us about that then.
The world didn't see it.
This man said,
"Hey, boxing's not for everyone. Hey, boxing's not.
And the thing is, what's bad is he phoned up and he said to us, I'm gonna chat crap. And somehow he still pulled us into that. He drew us into a tear up, fam. He pulled us into a real tear up for no reason. Exactly.
It is crazy.
I just want to understand my opponent right now. I'm gathering data for the first round. I said, "Raw, how long you been watching this thing?" Let me just get some clarity, Bob.
No, let's speak to boats. No, I don't think we can pass. I don't think we can end it. I don't think we can get to another level, fam. That was incredible, bro.
That goal was mad.
Oh man, it's up there. Bro, I don't even know where we go from here still.
I forgot everything I was gonna say now. Oh shit.
I feel sick. That's how I feel. I feel sick.
Oh dude. Jesus. But yeah, that was mad.
That was a moment.
Jesus, that was mad. And moving swiftly. Yeah, fucking hell. I'm seeing loads of people saying about the Saudi thing, because I think there's a bit of confusion. I've been listening, watching interviews. So basically, some people might already know this, because I think some people have pointed it out, but obviously when we saw AJ Ruiz 2, Tommy Fury, Jake Paul, that was all put on by Skills Challenge. They're like a separate little entity out in Saudi, and all they basically do, the reason that Wilder fight that was meant to be happening with Joshua in December took long, is they have to go to basically the head of the sports fund in Saudi, innit, and ask them for the money. And that's the guy the head of the sports fund or whatever over there is the guy you've seen in that picture with Joshua and Eddie Hearn. So they're the guys that put on, obviously, Fury, Ngannou, Fury, Usyk, and they've even said from their sides, like, they put the fight on in 48 hours because they've just got the mad money. They've got like a fund of like 61 billion or something stupid to put these fights on. So I'm not going to lie to you. Everyone's saying about Wilder and being pissed off. I'm actually gassed, because this is, I believe now it will happen, because these are the guys, like, it's no coincidence they've put them next to each other on the card. Frank Warren and all them lot were saying, I said it to Trav earlier, they were taking the piss out of Eddie Hearn, saying, "Oh, you're out in the cold now," because they've got the Saudi link. But now they've got this link here now. Like, I can't see any way it's not going to happen as well, because Fury obviously ended up doing bad on the pay-per-views against Ngannou. We know Joshua delivers pay-per-view numbers. They're going to see this now, and honestly, I think this, if we don't see Wilder next, I'll be a stand.
People are saying you're Ben Shalom calling in, by the way.
Someone said that last time about Ben Shalom. I can't stand the guy. It's dreadful. But yeah, no, it's going to happen. Like, when I saw those names on the floor, well, all these names rumored or whatever, I've just seen Canelo's trainer come out saying about Frank Sanchez. He's just put something on Insta, dated it, saying that he's fighting in Saudi Arabia 21st. It's definitely happening, but I think this is I think it's going to be on. I think we're going to see it after this. I'm pretty
So
sure.
what do you reckon is
It
going to
would
happen at
make
the end of
sense.
the fight? Do you reckon there's going to be a face-off? Do you reckon it's
Have
going
to.
to be one of those ones
Yeah,
that...
yeah, 100%. It's one of those things because I think it's probably just like the broadcast side of things and all that. Like putting it on in 6 weeks is like rapid, but I don't know. I think we'll definitely see it after this. If we don't see it now, we'll never see it because if you look at all the other times it's fell through, it's always been about purse splits and stuff. But you know these Saudis, all they did with Fury and Usyk is they don't do purse splits. They just approach them separately and say, right, we'll pay you 80 mil. We'll pay you. They get fights done in 24 hours. That money that you can't turn down. So now they've found a way in with the Saudis. That fight's got to happen next.
Do you think though? The question is now: does that mean AJ is going to be fighting on TNT?
No, I don't think so.
Because what platform is he gonna? If the relationship's already set up with Warren and them, man, and I don't know if it's going through the zone. I don't know how that would, unless that conversation with Eddie Hearn being over there and sorting something out. But I want to know how that deal would work.
I don't think the Saudis will be bothered at all because if you look at it, the people that Skills Challenge did AJ Ruiz too, and then a couple of years later, obviously Frank Warren went and did Tommy Fury and Jake Paul. So I don't think it's not an exclusive link. Like they're massive over there. Right? Like at the end of the day, whichever fights they want to bring in, they'll bring in. I don't think they're not going to be exclusive to Frank Warren. It's not knocking him, but he's got one world champion in his roster, and it's Tyson Fury. Without him, like who else are they going to bring over for the big nights? Really, when you look at it, obviously Yard's massive. He hasn't got a belt, but he's still a massive name. But apart from that, they're not going to be exclusive to anyone. Like I say, they're doing all sports. PF or whatever else. So yeah, I can definitely see it happening next.
That's interesting. What's your thoughts? Quick thoughts on Crawford being stripped of his title.
I felt a bit. I don't know. I felt a bit bad for him, really. But at the same time, IBF do need to pull their finger out a bit and just keep the division moving. But it always happens, you know, though, with these undisputed things and all that. It's just it happens. They need to keep it moving. Like they tried to hold back the belt where Hrgovic was mandatory for Usyk after he won his last fight, and they tried to delay it a bit. There's been a few sort of sketchy ones recently. It's not great to see, but at the end of the day, they've got to keep it. I don't know why they're doing that rematch. I don't want to see that again. It was a one-sided beatdown. I don't want to see that again at all.
Listen, solid call, bro. Big up yourself. Thank you so much,
bro. Take it easy, man.
Wicked work. All right, we have to go to base, see what he's saying. Last week, was it last week that he hit us with a mad one as well? Was it last week?
I'm not sure, bro. Base is consistent these days, fam. I don't really remember, fam.
Yeah, need to get Base on the pod with what do you call it? Cody's brother, though.
Them man got to see each other. We saying Base.
Yo, what's going on?
There's an echo still.
Is it me?
Well, it's the first time I had it.
Sounds like it.
Can you guys hear me okay?
You sound very quiet, bro.
Do I? Okay, what about now? Is that better?
Nah, dog.
Oh, 1 second. Hold on.
This guy sounds like he's called it from literally in his bed under his sheets, fam.
Bro, with the covered over as well. Like,
yeah, the strong duvet on top.
The strong kill, bro.
Do I have to go and put a headphone in? Can you hear me now?
Sounds the same, bro.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll come back. Let me log out and come back in.
Cool.
You know what's crazy about that? We're supposed to be ending the show, fam.
I know this.
So now we gotta wait for my man.
Bro, I still can't believe that guy. We got that guy out there with faints, you know.
Someone
that guy tried to pull us into disarray with that question there, fam.
Trav, Trav and KG ducking the question about AJ and Ngannou stripped of their titles.
How, bro? Wait, hold on. Base gone.
There was a thing that just came up on the screen that said there's a bug on Android Chrome. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know about this bug that you're chatting about though, but you might have to get
the one that made it do that. Oh, it doesn't do it anymore.
Boy.
Man said Base is calling from Apollo 1, fam.
Hey, Base, you're just gonna have to get your take off, fam.
Oh, wait, should we get Base, we're not gonna talk, but you just do your thing.
Hold on. Alright, is that any better?
Bro, it's the same, fam. Just cook, bro.
Alright, sorry about that.
quickly, I wanted to talk about obviously the things that you guys were speaking about. Yeah, Crawford and AJ and all of that.
Ah, you're back. There we go. Now we can hear you.
Oh yeah, I'll put headphones in, Bluetooth. Okay, cool.
Fantastic,
Apologies. Yeah. So, all right. So first things first, the card in Saudi, right? That sounds like it's gonna be a Mazza. It's gonna be a dope card. I like every fight on there except Frank Sanchez against Junior Farr. That fight's a waste of time. But the rest of them are good. But here's the problem. And Vamp spoke about it earlier on, so big up to him. If AJ is fighting Otto Wallin, he's not fighting Wilder afterwards. That's a play straight for the IBF title, because the rematch is gonna the Fury and Usyk. If they do have the rematch, that title is getting stripped from Usyk or Fury, whoever wins straight away, because the IBF don't like rematch clauses. That's the first thing. So if you get that, so if Hrgovic is currently the interim, he'll just get elevated to full time, and then ultimately AJ will be called as his mandatory straight after that.
Yeah, I told you. I said it. That's the
so journey. Yeah. So the Wilder fight, if it happens at all, would have to happen Riyadh, the end of Riyadh season 2024. So that'll be in like March 2025.
I'm going.
So that's the first part of that. So yeah, so him fighting Wallin, that's definitely a tactical thing, so they can have Wilder versus AJ for a belt if it was to happen. So it's not happening next.
2020 what? What did you hold on? What did you say? Wait, hold on.
He said 2024, but that's even wrong.
No,
it's gonna be later.
Wait,
I said the end of Riyadh season 2024, which ends up being March 2025, because it starts in October.
No, but so you're saying Otto Wallin and then Hrgovic and then Wilder. So Wilder wouldn't be in February. No way.
No, if that's too quick anyway, it wouldn't happen in this Riyadh season. It would have to happen in next for them, because AJ and they're not gonna do a 6-week camp for each other.
Bro,
2025.
Bro, how old? Bro, someone said Wilder's 38 already. He turns 40 in 2025. It makes perfect
he'll
sense.
Be 30. He'll be 39 when that fight happens. But if you look at the narrative, a bunch of people have said that AJ only fights people when they're 39 or 40. So it would make sense to that narrative, to those people that to push.
Are you not taking a piss?
That would be mad.
And then you lot tell me, yeah, don't tell me about my outrage, fam, because I'm telling you right now, yeah, we can see the journey. I said, look at the fights he's having. Are you telling me the next one is Wilder? How? If Hrgovic is available, we're fighting.
How much money?
The title.
How much money are they gonna have to turn down to go for Hrgovic instead of fighting Wilder?
Well, the Hrgovic fight, more than likely, you think about it, the Hrgovic fight is not gonna happen during Riyadh season, because if you've got the 23rd of December, you've got about another 8 weeks, maybe 9 weeks max before the season ends. So it's gonna have to take place in that season for Saudis to want to put on the fight, right? AJ is not gonna do a 9-week turnaround to fight Hrgovic, so that fight it wouldn't happen until like April, May, June at the earliest. And then they'd have to have the Wilder fight in the next Riyadh season, because that's where the money's going to come from, because they're not going to do it outside of that season. Do you get my point?
Yeah, I do, bro.
So
I do.
So unfortunately, yeah, that's how I see it. Now, obviously, look, they could pull a fast one, and that doesn't end up being the case. But from the 23rd of December, I just don't see another way that AJ and Wilder are fighting again within that period of time for the money. That's how I see it.
Nonsense.
And then I don't know what. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a shame, but hey, it's still decent fights going on. And like I said, AJ can get a belt possibly, and then Wilder AJ for a belt the following year is a much bigger.
This following year talk is what's just the most horrendous part of it. How many years do these men think they're going to be at the top of the game?
I mean, they're not at the top now, so you know what I mean.
I'm saying, hey, listen, thank you, Base.
Well, look,
and then obviously with the Crawford thing now, obviously with that now, I'll put out a video about this. Ultimately, I think it's a bit bad mind, but it's number one, it was the correct thing to do. The problem is that because the IBF aren't being consistent when it comes to PBC fighters, that's where the issue has happened. Because as someone put in the chat earlier, and I think someone did mention it on video earlier on, you had Errol Spence. He only had one mandatory in 2018 against Carlos Ocampo. You've got Bakram Murtazaliev at 154. He was the IBF mandatory in 2019 before Jamel Charlo even won the belt, and he still ain't been called for his mandatory yet. But they only give Disgrace to PBC fighters, it appears like, because everyone else gets stripped or gets called for the mandatory as soon as they win the belt. And if you have a rematch clause in your contract, they don't care nothing about the rematch clause. Like, no, we're taking our belt and we'll put it on the next. And the thing is, it's not even about putting it on the next star. Because someone said, oh, they want to give it to Boots because he's the next star. No, the IBF normally don't care if you're a star or not. They just want to keep the belt active. They don't like the rematch thing because they're like, you're not going to hold up our belt for that purpose. But they don't keep the energy when it comes to PBC fighters. So that's why everyone's so vexed about the whole Crawford thing. But for him, and I said this in the video, as far as he's concerned, if I was him, I'm like, you know what? Number one, that's 3% less that I got to pay if I stay in this division. And no one's going to tell me that I'm not the undisputed champion because everyone knows nobody beat me for them belts. So you can have that little paper belt if you want it, but when you're ready, you got to come see me for the, for the real fight and the money fight anyway. So he ain't caring. That's more money in his pocket.
I hear it still.
It's the way to look at it still.
And there's always that like smashing case of emergency fight with AJ and Chisora, the rematch. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully they can get that done.
I mean, I think man was in the same multiverse as Loki with that one still. But,
hey, Base, big up, man.
Base, take it easy, bro.
Our Base, bro, just came in there to just burst the balloon, bro. Roman said 2025.
Sorry. Before I forget, there is a breakdown tomorrow. We was debating about doing one, but the reason we are doing one, it hasn't. I've got it on good authority. I've been promised that we may have a guest on. Right now, I'm not gonna say any names just in case, but all I will say is they are international heavyweight. That's as much as I will say about it. They said they will come on.
Anyhow, you man bring Charles Martin onto the pod. It's
well, I'm just saying, I'm trying to get it finalized, but they said they would, but they've been a bit ghosty since, so I can't promise anything.
I know them ones. All right, big up, bro. All the best with that one. All right, listen, Trav, I'll speak to you in 2025. You say?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I'll speak to you 24, and we can have another conversation 2025.
And then there'll be a face-off, and then after that.
By 27, we should have definitely had the meeting and just sat down and got things lined up.
If we get to year 10 and AJ and Fury and all these people have not fought,
bro, it would look like, James Toney and what's my man's name? James Toney and what is his name? These old heavies, bro. They fought this last week, bro.
Razor